our show anytime you're ready. Kincaid and Dallas on demand.
Kincaid and Dallas welcoming our friend Jared Oxidine back to the show. We talk to you every few weeks. He is the he's the guy when you hear Oxidine Law. That's Jared Oxidine. Jared, good morning.
Good morning, country. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
I love the way you call us country.
So here we are, and that's the same way I call him Freedom, because a lot of people are in bad marriages.
Freedom.
And they're looking for that freedom.
Yeah, and that's how it happens. And I'm going to ask you the same question I asked you right after Christmas, and that is, we are 2 days away from Valentine's Day. Has the call volume increased as people realize my marriage is not going to get any better? This was yet another year of disappointment. He or she did not even try. I'm out. I need a change. Oxidine Law.
Yeah, been busy, and funny you ask. We actually had a divorce trial within a case I did not handle. It was one of the other attorneys in my office, but these parties had their final divorce trial scheduled for Valentine's Day.
And they say romance is dead.
So these are two people that couldn't live without each other at one point in their lives, and by the time we get to Valentine's Day of 2023, they hate each other.
Oh.
And the funny story about that is when the trial was done, our client, which was the husband, went out to his truck, and he had some stickers. And he put "just divorced" in stickers on the back windshield of his truck. And then he took a picture of it and tagged us on social media. I've never had that happen before.
Wow,
That's
that
amazing.
is so
Instead of
funny.
Just married, it was just
Divorced. Wow, I love that.
My gosh.
And I guess it wasn't a broken heart that it was in. You know, when you see just married, then
Right.
No, it was a thumbs up.
No,
Yeah.
both of these people were ready. This is one where they were both celebrating. I didn't look at the back of her car, but I'm sure she threw a party or something that
Yeah.
night. So, good for them. Congratulations.
Jared,
for them.
as much as you're great about this side of things, which is what you do primarily, divorce stuff, you're really good at kind of, hey, these are the signs and maybe these are the cracks in the foundation of your marriage. You truly do, as much as you love making money, you truly do love seeing couples be able to work through things. For instance, I'm going to say something that might slow down your business by 0.4%. I have been making it a point now to spend time with my wife once my kids go to sleep and just sit there on the couch and without the kids, watch TV, talk, hold hands, connect. And Jared, this has been a lifesaver. My marriage is the best it has been in years because we've made this time for each other. And I feel like we've been so disconnected after kids. New parents often go through this. I found like we found each other as a couple again. We're not just mom and dad. We're actually husband and wife.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of things that you can do to prevent divorce, and what you just said is absolutely one of them. Too many people get, wrapped up in their day-to-day lives. You have kids. They keep you busy, especially when kids get older. I mean, every moment of your life when you're not at work is devoted to your kids and going to games and practices and homework and getting them to bed on time. And then by the time you get done with all that, you basically pass out on the couch. So making time for just you and your spouse to either go to dinner and make it a routine. Just don't do it once every 9 months. I mean, maybe every Wednesday night or every, once a month we go out to dinner, or, at least once a year we take a little weekend trip just for us. And that way you keep the communication going. You maintain that spark, and you don't wake up one day 20 years down the road once the kids have graduated and gone to college saying, who is this stranger that I'm living with in my house? I don't have anything in common with this person. I'm ready to get out. You can prevent that.
And that brings us to, exactly, August, September, I could see an uptick too, as kids go off to college and empty nesters are sitting there by themselves going, I have nothing. We did everything for the kids. Like you said, I don't know this person. There's a stranger in my house. Now we're forced to spend time together. I just don't know if I want to do this anymore.
You loved Lala Kent on Vanderpump Rules. Now get to know her on Give Them Lala.
With her assistant, Jess.
Keeping your head where your feet are. It sounds so simple, but it's like, yes.
No, it's extremely difficult. Mentally getting myself to be exactly where I am. Focusing on right now. When I get to the place where I have to cross a bridge, we'll deal with it then. But I ain't crossing bridges I don't need to cross. Because someone could burn that bridge.
Yes.
How am I going to cross a burned bridge? You don't.
Give Them Lala, wherever you listen.
Protect your engine with Syntec Full Synthetic Motor Oil at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec is designed for today's engines to dissipate heat and reduce friction and wear. Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $33.99, plus 2 times O Rewards points. Choose Syntec, available exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Absolutely. I see it all the time. People that have just kind of not made time for themselves, and then all of a sudden they wake up, they don't know each other, they have nothing in common, they've grown apart, the romance has been gone for many, many years, and they decide to get divorced. There was a country song about that, right? There's a stranger in my house.
Yep.
Who was that? Smokey? Who was that?
Ronnie Millsap.
Yes.
Yeah, Ronnie Millsap. Jared, I got a
Love
question.
that song.
Have you ever been divorced?
I have never been divorced. I see a lot of examples on a daily basis of what not to do.
He's very good at doing the right
That's
thing.
very impressive. That is very impressive.
That's amazing.
My wife is listening. I love you, Lauren. I love you.
Oh.
So when you get home from work, does she say, honey, how was your day? And you say, a lot better when I look at you because I'm never going to do any of these things.
You know, I'm just not that mushy. I wish I was. My wife wishes I was. You know, on Valentine's evening.
Yeah, what'd you do
after
for
I left
Valentine's
my trial-
Day?
Well, so it's a funny thing. Some women are really into the flowers and chocolates. My wife hates all that stuff. Valentine's Day after the trial, I went to go pick up my son from Mathnasium because he does some tutoring, and it's right next to Publix. And I pulled in the parking lot. It's about 5:30, time when people are coming home. I can't tell you how many guys I saw walking out of
Oh, guys.
with
Kincaid was one of them.
I was. And we talked about this.
chocolates, and none of them were smiling.
No.
You know, I got the feeling they all felt obligated to stop and get that on the way home. And I really loved my wife at that moment because she does not care about that.
Yep.
We do make time for ourselves. We go to dinner and we have date nights. And so I think that if you do your Valentine's Day throughout the year, you're not the guy that's in the Publix parking lot at 5:30 on the way home. getting
That's
the
true.
obligatory bouquet of flowers.
Yeah.
It's me. Hey, Jared, producer Amanda has another option for you every Valentine's Day. There's a certain table in Marietta you have to be made aware of.
Oh, this was just at a coffee shop. They did like a one-time thing. They had some woman selling bouquets of flowers, and all the men were standing there waiting, and we shut up and said, what are these men doing? And then she opened her table and she said, okay, whoever wants to buy flowers. And they all walked towards the flower table. It was like 5 o'clock at night.
Jared,
Good for her.
it's always a pleasure talking to you. If we've had enough and we want to call your office and have a consultation, speak with you about what the future might hold, how do we do it?
Give us a call, 770-497-8688. You can go online, oxlawfirm.com, and give us a call. Meet with either me or one of our attorneys. It is a free consultation, and we'll get you pointed in the right direction.
Talk to you in a bit, man. Thank you so much. You take care, okay?
Bye.
Mr. Perfect.
Take care.
It's our morning.